Welcome friends. Today we are here to tell you the incredible story of the birth of the first pizza and share its authentic recipe with you. Pizza, that delicious dish that has become one of Italy's culinary icons, has a fascinating and ancient history. Are you ready to find out how it all began? Ancient Rome and flat bread. We are in ancient Rome, where bread was the basic food of the population. The Romans had a tradition of baking bread in wood-fired ovens, creating a crunchy and flavorful base. This was the first milestone towards the invention of pizza. The discovery of the tomato and the arrival of the pizza margherita. We move to the 16th century, when the tomato, coming from America, was introduced in Italy. Initially considered poisonous, the tomato was gradually accepted as a food ingredient. It was in this era that the pizza took shape, with the addition of tomato, mozzarella and basil. Thus was born the famous pizza margherita, in honor of Queen Margherita of Savoy. The expansion of pizza in the world. Pizza began to be appreciated more and more in Naples and, over the centuries, spread throughout Italy. During the Italian emigration, pizza reached new lands, such as the United States, where it became extremely popular. Since then, pizza has conquered the whole world, taking on different regional variations and unique tastes. The authentic pizza recipe. And now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The authentic pizza recipe. The basic ingredients are flour, yeast, water and salt. After kneading the mixture, we let the dough rest for it to rise. Then, we roll out the dough into a circular shape and season it with tomato, mozzarella and fresh basil. Finally, we cook it in a hot oven until it turns golden and crispy. Pizza as a culinary art form. In addition to being a delicious dish, pizza has also taken on the role of a culinary art form. Talented pizza makers have perfected the art of preparing pizza, creating different variations, using high-quality ingredients and presenting visually appealing compositions. The skill of tossing and turning pizza in the air has become an icon of pizza culture and arouses admiration all over the world. Contemporary innovations. Over the years, pizza has continued to evolve, with new variations and fusions of tastes from different culinary traditions. Today we can find gourmet pizzas with exotic ingredients, gluten-free pizzas for people with food intolerances and even sweet pizzas as a dessert. Creativity and innovation have given rise to a variety of tastes and styles that satisfy all palates. The universal success of pizza has become one of the most appreciated and consumed dishes in the world. Each country has its own version of pizza, adapting it to their own tastes and local ingredients. From classic Italian margheritas and marineras to American cheese pizzas, to exotic curry or prawn pizzas in Asia, pizza has won the hearts and palates of people of every culture. The birth of the first pizza was the starting point of a culinary phenomenon that has spanned centuries and continents. Today, pizza is a symbol of conviviality, joy and sharing. Whether it's enjoyed in a traditional Italian pizzeria or prepared at home, pizza continues to delight us and unite us around a table. So, embrace your passion for pizza and experiment with new tastes and combinations. May your culinary adventure always be fulfilling and tasty. Enjoy your meal. Here is the classic recipe for the preparation of pizza for you. Ingredients. For the dough: 500 grams of OO-type flour, 325 milliliters of warm water, 7 grams of fresh brewer's yeast or 2.5 grams of dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt. For the seasoning: 400 grams of peeled tomatoes or tomato sauce, 250 grams of fresh mozzarella or fior di latte, basil fresco, salt and pepper to taste, extra virgin olive oil. Instructions. Preparation of the dough. In a bowl, dissolve fresh brewer's yeast in warm water. If you're using dry yeast, you can add it directly to the flour. Add the sugar and mix well to dissolve. In a separate bowl, sift the flour and add the salt. Pour the water with the yeast into the flour and start kneading until you get a homogeneous mixture. Add the olive oil and continue to knead for about 10 minutes, until the dough becomes elastic and smooth. Cover the dough with a clean towel and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 to 2 hours, or until doubled in volume. Preparation of the pizza. Preheat the oven to 220 degrees Celsius. Divide the dough into 2 equal portions, or more, if you prefer smaller pizzas. On a floured surface, roll out the dough with your hands or a rolling pin, forming a round or rectangular base, depending on your preference. Transfer the dough to a baking sheet lightly greased with olive oil. Spread the canned tomatoes or tomato sauce evenly over the pizza base. Add the cubed or thinly sliced mozzarella to the tomato sauce. Add fresh basil leaves to taste. Season with salt and pepper to your taste and finish with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Repeat the process for the other piece of dough or the remaining pizzas. Bake the pizzas for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is melted and lightly browned. Remove the pizzas from the oven and let them cool slightly. Cut the pizzas into slices and serve them hot. Now you have the recipe for making a delicious homemade pizza. Goodbye, see you soon.